Welcome back. We're currently dealing with a Nachiroux that doesn't remember anything that she's been through. She doesn't even remember Perico. But we have to have faith. We'll be summoned again. So let's see the witch report.
No one's outside. But it doesn't look like people just disappeared. Huh?
Yeah, I was wondering the state of the world at this point.
It has just been announced that the phenomenon which painted the sky red and plunged the world into chaos will be known as the discordance. While it is yet unknown as to what has caused the discordance, experts suggest that this could be the final form of the upheaval phenomenon. If this is true, then it's possible that the world has less than 100 years left before destruction.
How would you know that?
Rumors of the Oracle's disappearance coinciding with the arrival of the discordance has stoked fears that she may have perished.
A man with streaks of dried blood on his face coughs as he smashes his display case and makes off with a box of medicine.
What? Huh? A thief?
Stop! Looting is prohibited! Are you his accomplice?
What?
What? No.
A UP warning's been issued. Why are you roaming the streets? Address, now! Wait, you from the Marta district?
Marta, you say?
My address.
Come with me.
Hey! This one's from the slums! She's got signs of the ash affliction! Calling for backup!
The patrol officer looks away for a moment. Nachiroux takes the chance to run.
Hey! Stop!
Who the hell was that? He even fired at me.
Yeah, the world is not in a good state at all right now.
Back! Ichi!
Rico is gesturing at Nachi and speaking.
Good thing I didn't take you with me, Rico. I feel like everyone's out for blood.
Ah! Ah!
I don't know what you're saying. But I brought something neat back. And food, too.
Nachiroux takes out a notebook and a pen.
What?
This is for you. I'll teach you how to read and write, okay?
Irie! This! Irie!
Diary? Do you mean diary? Yeah. That might be a good idea. Actually, it looks like I've used up most of my money. What do I do now? And Rico. She's probably a Manania. Well, I guess it helps that she doesn't need to eat.
So there's still nothing we can do. We've got to have faith. Faith of the heart. You'll be summoned again. Seek the witch's story.
Rico! Rico! Where the heck is she? I can't believe she just vanished.
Nachiroux calls out for Rico, but suddenly stops.
I thought it'd be safe to yell since there's more people out right now. But if an officer finds me...
What? Is that you? Rue! It's me! Pumpleton!
Oh yay, it's Pumpleton. A chubby old man with a grocery bag calls out to Nachiroux.
Who are you?
You went missing after the apartment burned down, so I assumed you were dead. I heard your voice around here the other day, and I thought it might be you, so I've been searching. Let's go home. Mark is also...
Mr. Pomperton grabs Nachirou's hand. That was a bad idea, mate. Don't do that.
It'll be better if you have your first time with me, no? You're old enough to understand my meaning.
Ugh.
Let go of me!
Magic builds in Nachirou's hand.
Mr. Pumpleton, look out! Mark! Hey! Get a hold of yourself!
A bloody Mark and a bystander are on the ground. Mark's eyes are wide and unblinking, staring blankly into the distance.
What? And who is this guy?
Somebody help! Somebody's collapsed! They're bleeding!
Is this my fault? And what happened just now? The magic. That's right. Something like that happened before. My head hurts. What's going on? It hurts.
An officer comes running over.
What's the meaning of this?
Nothing?
Oh no.
The accused caused a serious accident in town involving multiple people. Self-defense does not justify the severity of the defendant's actions. She used magic in public without permission. With the world in chaos, thanks to the UP, she's caused unnecessary concern for the public. Though this may be her first offense, no exceptions will be made. I sentence you to prison indefinitely.
Indefinitely? Wow.
What?
But what about Perico?
Ichi! Ichi! Irie! This... Irie! Where's Irie? Huh? Ichi?
Oh no. Oh no. We're going to jump quite far in time now, aren't we? Because she's going to be in jail for a long time. Let's go have a look.
Hey, prisoner 521. You got a letter, Colbert.
A letter? There's no name on it. Who's it from?
Okay. We've not jumped that far, at least.
To Nachi. I learned words. And writing. How is it? Are you okay?
At least Perico knows what's going on.
Wait. Is this letter from Rico?
Come on, let's go drinking this weekend. I found a place that's still got some decent brandy. It's a little pricey, but...
Hey, we're still on the clock.
Yeah.
Hey! Leave it out here when you're done eating. I'll send you to the punishment chamber if you do that again.
Prisoner 521. You got a letter, Colbert.
Another one? Perico. Huh? So Rico is actually named Perico.
To Nachi. How are you? Still okay? Me. Same as last time. I sent diary last time. You read it? When are you out? Perico.
Diary? What's she talking about? I didn't get a diary.
To Nachi. Mark went on long journey. When are you out? Perico. To Nachi. Uncle not back from hospital. Maybe he went with Mark. Nachi. When are you out? Perico.
Aw, poor Perico.
To Nachi. When are you out? To Nachi. When are you... To Nachi. When?
Aw.
It's your farewell party tomorrow, right?
Yeah. No point in earning money if there's nowhere to spend it. I'm just gonna relax and spend my last days with the wife. You?
Me? I don't think it's a good idea for everyone to quit. There's no one waiting for me at home, so I'll still work for a bit.
I see.
You really are impressive, madam. The rumors about you being an old witch really are true. Thanks. You're a great help.
Oh, here we go.
Don't get caught again. Spend the rest of your days as a model citizen.
Hey! Prisoner 521. Colbert.
Yes, what is it? A letter for me? It's been a while.
Looks like you've been pardoned.
At long last. Right. So now for those who aren't aware will be aware. It was obviously heading there at one point, obviously. So, back to the Witch Report.
Spend the rest of what little time I have left in this dying world. What a tall order. What's this? It's emanating mana.
Oh, that? Just some stone doll. It's kind of like our mascot. Looks like a little kid, doesn't it?
Stone doll?
It's been here since I was a kid myself, so...
Could it be? Perico?
The stone doll appears to react to her name. Its finger begins to glow.
Should I use this spell?
Nachiroux begins to chant, and the stone doll gradually comes to life. Perico looks at the old woman in front of her and blinks a few times before appearing to remember something.
What? Nachi? Are you... Nachiroux? I can tell. I know. Nachi! Nachi!
Goodness! You've been waiting all this time for me. Silly child.
Adorable. Just adorable. Right, let's go back to the Witch Report then.
Hey! You're an old lady now, huh?
Yes, I am. All humans grow old eventually.
Why? Perico's Perico! Always will be!
You're right about that. You're the same old Perico.
Perico seems awfully proud of herself.
I see. It's been almost a century.
The slums.
Oh no, not another earthquake. Hello? Madam, are you here?
That's right. Your medicine is ready, if that's what you're here for. Oh, is your daughter with you today?
Hi, Granny Nachi! Hi, Perry!
My, what good manners. Here's the medicine. Give it to your grandmother.
The little girl takes the medicine and runs off with Perico down the slums.
My apologies for always relying on you. Could I pay you next time?
Yes, but don't go skipping town on me. Have your mother walk here herself next time, the medicine will work better that way.
Yes, I'll pass on the message. You really are Marta District's light of hope.
There's no point in flattering an old crone like me.
The neighbor smiles at her before leaving.
What's wrong, Perico?
You used to make medicine. Long time ago. You forget because old now? And Yuri! You remember her?
There you go again. Who's this Yuri you're always talking about?
I keep telling ya! Die!
Perico headbutts Nachiroux.
You can't just tell people to die.
Oh, I know! Diary! The diary! Did you read the diary I gave ya? There's a lot there!
Come to think of it, you did mention that in a letter long ago, but I don't have it.
Stupid head! I'll go find it!
What is she talking about? Goodness.
You really do need that diary. 20 years later.
Ah, Perry. Hello. You haven't changed at all.
Oh, it's you, Faust. I'm sorry to hear about your mother. She was still young.
That's all right. When it comes to the UP, there's no telling what will happen. So many people pass away in their 40s these days. Besides...
Another earthquake interrupts her.
They say the world itself only has a few years left.
Were you off fighting the discordance again?
No, I was the only one investigating this time. It's gotten even worse. Everyone's thinking back on the days when there was a witches' brigade fighting the UP. If only the Moon Society still existed.
The Society?
I'm going to take on the Discordance next month. I need to show everyone just how strong we High Wiccans are these days. I say that, but my abilities mean I'm still on standby in the rear guard.
You're good at replication, aren't you? That's quite a difficult branch of magic.
Yeah, that's what they say. But all I can do is imitate what's in the books. My replications are low level and incomplete. And I can't bear to leave their corpses out in the open either. Oh, right. The reason I'm here is because a High Wiccan friend of mine said she wants you to make a magical item for her.
A High Wiccan friend? Is it someone we know?
Do you hear yourself? Aren't you part of a group of witches? You don't need to rely on an old, unregistered witch like me.
Witches these days only know how to fight. There aren't any witches around who know how to do alchemy like you, Granny Nachi.
Well, when you put it that way. Fine. But let her know it'll cost more than usual.
By the way, I heard all the books in the old society tower went missing. It could be a witch's doing, but there aren't any traces of magic.
Oh, what odd thieves. Maybe they'll make you all the magical items you want for free, if you ask nicely.
You're pretty odd yourself, Granny Nachi.
Perico comes running over.
Granny! I'm gonna look for it!
Hey! Make sure you get back before the sun sets.
That little Perry of yours is always so lively. Are you okay? You seem to be in especially bad shape lately.
I was actually thinking, it's strange that they were pointing out Nachiroux has that ash inside her. Like it was in her kidneys, I think they said. And it was going to make it so her life was shorter. Yet she survived this long? And she can't have been having the medicine or anything like that anymore. She couldn't have the treatment, so how is she still alive?
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if I just keeled over and died one of these days. But more importantly, are you with child?
Yes, I am. I guess only you'd be able to tell, Granny Nachi. You see through everything. But who knows what will come first? The child? Or the end of the world? That's the 7th one today. I suppose the end is near. Hey. Granny Nachi? Can't stand it. This whole thing... it's tearing my heart apart.
You've been so good to Perico. I would make all the magical potions I can for you, but this is beyond my expertise.
No, it's okay. I brought this for you today. I found this when I was organizing my grandmother's things. I think it's a letter from my uncle, but it's addressed to a Roo. I was thinking, maybe that's you?
Who's it from?
To me, you say?
What? Just get back into it. Stop plonking me here.
Dear Roo. Huh? It's from someone named Pumpleton. Not familiar with that one. Let's see.
He's still alive?
Roo, I'm so sorry about the other day. You may not believe me, but my memory of that exchange is truly hazy. However, when I reflect on my behavior, I entirely understand what you must think of me. I can tell you now that I worked for the government's intelligence agency. Old man Colbert treated me so well when I was young. That's part of why I lived here in the apartment. But the strangest thing is, I received a request from the government to investigate you.
Huh.
Well, I say the government, but I assume someone in the society was pulling the strings. I hope you believe me when I say I refused. Perico is still with me right now. Would you believe I was once an aspiring teacher? So I'm teaching her how to read and write.
Okay, this is very strange.
Also, I would like to tell you about Mark, but it isn't my place to say. About the diary the prison warden confiscated from Perico. It seemed important, so I retrieved it. I had hoped to give it to you once you were out.
It ends there. Seems like an unfinished letter.
This is my past? It feels like the fog in my mind is...
Granny! Are you okay?
Perico finds the diary.
Here, Granny! Yuri's diary! Found it, Granny!
So this is the diary you've been talking about.
And calling her Granny now as well. Right when Nachiroux opens it.
You must always introduce yourself by stating your full name, followed by your business. I shan't accept carelessness while you're here.
Oh, wow! We're the same age! I'm gonna be 17 soon, too! I'm so happy to meet someone my age! We're sorry! Please stop! I apologize! I'll do anything!
So it's a question of what's going on with Kay there.
If you're a real witch, turn this ass into a man. People say witches turn people into rats and frogs all the time.
What?
Wah.
Shut up and get lost! I don't want to look at you! I don't want to talk to you! Don't ever show your face around me again!
Ah, that's right. I traveled to Aluna. And before that...
Galleria General Store, you say? You stock quite a number of antiques for a general store.
Oh, Rue, I'll be coming home late again today. There's still some leftover pumpkin stew in the pot from yesterday, so heat that up for lunch.
Much appreciated. See? It was just as I predicted, wasn't it?
Mom's been going through so much, but she's kept smiling. Just to keep me from worrying. Auntie? What should I do, Auntie?
Well, she remembers Fanty now.
I went there to help Mom. That's where I met her. But when I came back, my memories were all...
No! You too?
Sorry, are you free right now?
Oh, sorry. No. It's me. M-E. Me. Got it?
Yep, that's how we remember him.
Listen, Go. Step outside with me.
You can't hand it over, Rue. The right choice. You just do what you think is right.
This witch, Cecilia, is this her true strength?
How could I have forgotten such important memories?
Yeah, it's not your fault though. It's all due to Cecilia.
Why? Why? Why are you dead?
Granny, you remember?
Yes, that's it. My name is Nachiroux. Nachiroux Colbert. I was a lazy witch who stayed in my room. I lost my mother. And your Perico. You're a clay doll Eureka and I found in the underground Labyrinth of Galleria. And Eureka. She was a year younger than me. My total opposite. She was like the sun, so bright and cheerful. She took her own life during the revolution. I ran away. What have I done? How could I have forgotten all of this?
Granny! Your memories back?
Yes, they are. I remember everything now. I'm back, Perico. You did well caring for me while I was gone.
Granny!
A black cat approaches. Really?
Noir. Actually, I know who you are now. You're Kit Kat.
Oh, of course. In an instant, the black cat transforms into a young, familiar form in a black suit.
Right on the money. Hey, Aru. Long time no see. You're an old biddy now, but you're still adorable. Actually, I'm fairly surprised you never drank the elixir. In fact, I'm doubly surprised you lived to be over 100 without it.
See, there you go. There you go. It was very strange.
And I'm surprised to see you're not dead.
Oh, I was. But I'm immortal, remember? And I told you I'd be back. Honestly, it was a risk seeing if I could, in fact, return from that whole thing. Glad it worked. My body's rather special thanks to one power, a form of black magic that can't normally be controlled and should never even be attempted. A power that belonged to a certain someone. It's a secret that not even Yuru knows about.
A certain someone.
But I kept my promise, didn't I? You've grown to be a fine lady, hence why I've returned.
And Yuru. I see. Given all the earthquakes recently, this world only has 3 years left at best. Or maybe we've only got a few days left. Am I right?
Indeed. Your assumptions are spot on.
Which one? I'm assuming the days, but you didn't confirm that.
Goodness gracious. You're saying this is part of the prophecy too?
Well, yes. And today...
Yuru grabs Kit Kat's sleeve and tugs on it.
Hey, Kit. Carry me.
Oh, sorry, Maggie. I'm having an important conversation right now. Just wait a bit longer. Hey, Perico. Sorry to ask, but would you mind playing with Maggie for a bit?
Perico, go play with her.
Huh? Who you think I am? I'll play with her super good. Come on. Huh? Wait for me.
Maki chases after Perico on wobbly legs. So what's going on with Maggie? Nachiroux turns back to Kit Kat, resuming their conversation.
Kit, now that all of my memories have returned, I want you to know I haven't forgiven any of you for what happened with Mom.
Ah, yes. But you know, Yuru protected you back then, and she was completely destroyed. She's been like this ever since. Not one memory of hers remains. Not even her name. Yuru knew in advance that it would happen on that day. Not the whole picture, but enough. She knew she was facing her own end. She's only human. Yuru may have lashed out at times because she couldn't accept her tragic fate. But all of it was for today. You can resent me all you want, but I ask that you forgive her. I'm sorry, Rue.
Kit Kat solemnly bows her head.
Why tell me in such a roundabout way? Trying to pin it all neatly on the prophecy again, huh?
There's one last task I want you to do, and it's very important.
Time travel.
Oh, picking on this poor old lady again?
Yes, but... No, I'll explain it all properly this time. It's about Yuru, and the Margaret you met. They're the same girl, coincidentally born the moment the world split apart. That's what subjected her to her cruel fate, to be the Oracle, a witch of the sun, and the protector of these divided worlds. The girl in this world became my Yuru, while the girl in the other world became your Margaret. And both of them died.
So you think a mind broken by despair is the same as a physical death?
Yes, that's exactly the case here. They existed as incarnations of the sealed upheaval phenomenon in their own worlds. A symbol of despair, an existence that defies all. Discordance. That very discordance manifested in both worlds.
What is it exactly? Knowing you, I'm sure you researched it to a considerable degree.
The discordance expands by absorbing mana. When it reaches its limit, it explodes from within, annihilating the world. Basically, it's a massive, natural phenomenon trying to correct the unnatural existence of the twin worlds from the inside. The discordance was supposed to happen in each world when they first split, but it was suppressed by both oracles' power. Or rather, their presence. With them gone, the discordance has manifested. The upheaval phenomenon's final form will destroy the world. And everything will disappear.
So, are you asking me to defeat this discordance before that happens?
No, it sounds like we're going back in time to stop it from ever happening. Considering what we've seen.
I doubt that's possible at this point. It has expanded beyond our capabilities.
Then why are we having this conversation? You think everything's going to end just like that? So much for that prophecy of yours.
Yes, it's unfortunate. But there's something that remains unsolved. That witch, Cecilia. Your memories of her have returned, I presume. No one's seen her since that day. I'm guessing she's laying low somewhere, but where? And why?
You think she's waiting for the day Alstella is annihilated?
I think so. But if that's the case, I feel like there's something more to learn here. Anyway, I'll leave the decision up to you, Walroo.
What? You want me to decide the fate of the world?
To be honest, I've accepted the fate of the world as it currently stands. I'm sure you, of all people, would understand. Yuru's prophecy has told all up to this point. And it goes without saying, there's no prophecy from here on.
What a mess.
Indeed. You relied on a prophecy like that?
Look, I'd love to make a difference if I could. But honestly...
An earthquake more powerful than ever strikes. Something falls out of Nachiroux's breast pocket.
The diary. This is Eureka's diary. Okay, I get it now. That's what I need to do,
Leap into the diary's world through Yuru.
Interesting.
Yes, that's exactly what she mentioned. The conditions for this curio have been met. With this curio, I can leap to somewhere that's not the annihilated Aluna, or even the soon-to-be-destroyed Alstella. I can go to the transient Aluna of my memories.
I see. You have a point. I'm glad we turned to Yuru.
Save your flattery. So, what are you two going to do?
With what remains in this world's twilight, I'll take Yuru to look at some flowers in bloom. Or something like that. It's rather exciting to consider what sights will treat our eyes on the world's final day, right? I'll protect Maggie until that day comes.
A fine plan.
Nachi? What are you gonna do?
Put things right that once went wrong.
Oh, let me return this to you before we say bye. It's the record you kept in the other world. I secretly stole it and forgot to return it.
Nachiroux reads the contents in the report.
And I thought I'd lost it somewhere. Goodness, you sure are a sly cat burglar.
Rue, even if these two worlds are completely annihilated, Know we support any choice you make. I know Claris would have done the same. So no matter what, follow your heart.
But I have to make my decision quickly. And I still haven't asked an important somebody about their opinion. How about it?
Well, yes, of course. Let's go.
You really are my partner in crime. Come on out! Fanti! Goodness, it's been quite some time. But I'm sure it's only been a few hours to you. Or perhaps even a mere moment.
Yeah, about an hour.
Maggie!
Kit! I'm scared.
It's okay. I'm here for you, Maggie.
My, it's pretty unstable here, too. Suppose I can't just sit back and relax.
Well then, take care of the market over there. The Nachiroux of the past.
I will. Well, I suppose whatever will be, will be.
Here, Maggie. Hold this diary and close your eyes.
Oh, okay.
Periko and Nachirou's eyes meet. Periko gives a little nod.
Okay.
Periko, make sure you hold onto my hand. It's time to leap, Fanti.
Well, that didn't work. Nachiroux suddenly starts coughing, throwing up black blood all over her feet.
Natty! Blood? Why are you puking blood?
Bloody vomit. Why now? I only had to last a bit longer. I see how it is. My life ends here.
Rue! Your condition's gotten this bad?
I mean, she survived a while.
Natty! Natty! Stay! Natty!
Why did it come to this? Goodness me. It couldn't end any